Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Radiant Historia Part 30, not 30, we're not in the 30s, we're in 24. In the previous video we got into chapter 4, or was that 2 videos ago? I don't know. Can I already talk to you?
Hello, Stock. Hello, Rosch. We're going to have a meeting to discuss our plans. We'd like you both to join.
I'm pretty sure we've already done this.
It might be a little...
I did go to the
All right.
vault thingy, and I guess that reset our progress. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we're not supposed to be on this timeline. We're supposed to be on the other timeline now, because we reached the dead end here. Okay, well, you know, just out of curiosity, what happens if we say, join someone else? There was no one else, the end, game over.
I'm sorry I have no one in mind, but I wanted us to at least consider the possibility.
What if we just found a secret nation under the ocean?
Somewhere other than Forja.
Can you think of anyone, Lieutenant General Rowe?
If the enemy of my enemy is my friend, then we should consider joining forces with Granorg.
Granorg? But...
It is run by two ambitious men, Diaz and Selvan. They sold out their own queen to Alistel. They would make any deal that would turn the tables in their favor. Pride means nothing. If Alistel could be driven out, Granorg would be theirs again. It's a compelling proposal.
So we'd be using the same tactics as Hugo.
And we'd also be going back to square one. Like, even if we do win, then we'd still have to fight Granorg.
Sounds like the bait would be pretty appealing. It wouldn't take much for them to bite.
With Cygnus out of the picture, we've more or less run out of options.
Amazing as always, Lieutenant General Raoul drew their attention to Granorg. They have two choices, either with Granorg or attempt to join forces with Forgia. Granorg or Forgia? I have to think about this one carefully. We already thought about it. I don't know. I mean, presumably since Forgia didn't give us a bad end, this one has to. Either with Granorg to win the battle against Alistel. Is that the best course of action? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
are you sure about this?
Yeah. Granorg can't be happy under the yoke of Alistel. If I'm right about that, they would jump at our offer.
And considering the type of men Diaz and Selvan are, they will more than likely agree. This will save us time in the long run. Leave the rest to me.
And then they all died. A month later.
Reporting!
Oh, we have an emergency. Granorg's.
Calm down. What about Granorg?
They probably told us that we were trying to talk to him. The Granorg army is marching on Celestia.
Hey, are you sure?
Yes!
There's no mistaking it.
Why would Granorg attack their allies?
With Alistel posing less of a threat, they must have decided they no longer needed us.
What do you mean they're posing less of a threat?
They used us to remove them, and now they'll throw us aside.
Oh,
Inside was lacking.
okay. So we won the war off screen. The choices are definitely a little sus in the game.
No. How atrocious. It just goes to show that our kind and humans can never reconcile. Gather everyone able to fight. Don't let the humans get anywhere near here.
Yes!
Right away. Wait.
She's gone.
Our kindness is repaid with evil. I fear Elm's words are finally ringing true. Those of Celestia can never trust humans.
But wasn't the fighting supposed to end?
I mean, you shouldn't be that surprised that the evil guys betrayed you. It's not really a human problem. It's a, you know, evil guy problem. Lieutenant General Raoul set his sights on Selvan and Diaz, who betrayed Granorg's queen. They drafted a plan that would strike at Alistel's heart and grant independence to Granorg. The proposal was accepted and executed. Granorg was free again, and Alistel was all but broken. It seemed the crisis in Celestia was over, but then events took a dire turn. Also, why would we still be in Celestia if we beat Alistel? Granorg, with its newfound strength, demanded that Celestia yield to them. The tyranny of Alistel was merely exchanged for that of Granorg. Despite its weakened state, Alistel began to muster its army once more, and the war has no end in sight. The end. I do love the you won the war off screen.
You've returned. The enemy of an enemy becoming an ally is noble. But these were not people who cling to ideals.
Yeah, I know. I was just picking it.
Selvon and Diaz betrayed even their own queen. You must choose people you can depend on as your allies.
Don't admonish me because I did something for content.
If there was a way to gain the trust of Forge's people, perhaps the ending of this battle would be very different.
You can do
I
this.
want to flick
Just in
you
case.
both on the
Do you want-
heads. Yeah, because we're supposed to be going back to the other timeline now. Where I guess dude won't die this time? Maybe? Okay. I guess we shouldn't let Marco deal with the fire, because that'll end the universe. I mean, presumably, I guess it's that Marco dies, and then Rosch gets the drop on us, would be my guess of what happens. Yeah.
I appreciate your...
Boy, howdy, sure would hate if some wide boy were to jump out of the grass right now.
Who's there?
It's me.
Rosch!
Sorry to drop in like this. I know I'm getting in the way of your mission. But there's something I had to tell you.
What is it?
It's about Alastel.
What happened?
Hugo's Thaw Machine Corps invaded Celestia and killed countless Peacekind. He was after Celestia's abundance of mana, a power source for his Thaw Machines, in other words. Fennel is overseeing the creation of more powerful armaments even now. You've been on a mission, so you might not realize it, but the nation's in shambles.
So, they'll invade anywhere if it means getting their hands on more mana. If things go on like this, there'll be no end to the war.
Yeah. Alastel's done for. That's why we defected.
You what?
When I say we, I mean Lieutenant General Raoul, Sonia, and the guys in my brigade.
See, I mean, as much, I get that they wanted to do the whole stock fights Rosch thing, but like, this probably should have just been the default thing that happened as opposed to the first fight. Because, I mean, you still kind of get the stock fights Rosch thing in the other timeline, and it works better there. I mean, I guess I get that they need to have some sort of, like, gating, but this makes... it just seems way more in character. And the idea that we had to do something else in the other timeline first to make this happen just didn't really make much sense to me.
We all left Alastel together.
So, that's what's been going on.
We couldn't just sit on our hands and watch Alastel rot like that.
Like, I just feel like this should have been the default.
So we decided to join forces with Celestia, per Lieutenant General Raoul's suggestion. We'll probably have to deal with Hugo soon. I'll need your help on this one, Stock.
Do you mean that you want us to join forces with your group?
And then just, like, find some other reason to roadblock us here if that's what you want to happen?
Well, that's the way I would have wanted it. Lieutenant General Raoul came up with a better plan. He's gonna leave the Granorg side to you.
Which involves?
You're going with the princess to help her assume the throne.
Huh? Wait. Before we go on, how do you know the princess is with me?
Before we ditched Alastel, I beat some info out of one of the SI guys.
Well, that's certainly in character for you.
Isn't it? I also got other things like the state of affairs in Granorg out of him. All these countries are corrupt to the core. That's why we're going to take back Alastel, while you and that princess take back Granorg.
I see. So, the time has come for that.
Whoa, slow down. For this operation to work, we'll need a lot of people on our side. We've enlisted Celestia, so your job will be to join forces with Cygnus.
Cygnus, huh? We're actually headed that way already.
Well, that simplifies things, doesn't it? Oh, and let the princess handle the diplomacy. It's not really your strong suit, if you catch me.
What? Stock says all kinds of things, like, yeah. And ... And I need to think about this carefully.
Okay then, I'm headed back to Celestia. I'll leave Cygnus to you.
All right.
You know, I didn't think you'd be so understanding about this. I thought you might consider me an enemy after I told you I defected. Worst case scenario, I was bracing myself for a fight.
We like, they never fight. See?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'd fight you.
Good point. Guess Lieutenant General Raoul made a wise choice sending me to persuade you. All right, I really have to go now. I'll hurry over to Granorg as soon as our end's taken care of.
I'm glad I didn't have to fight him this time. But I wasn't expecting this. In the other history, Rosch took a stand against Alistel. Apparently his change of heart carried over to this timeline as well.
I sure hope nobody's overhearing you, Stock. East and West battle. Rosch and Fury.
How are you holding up, Stock?
Yeah, I overheard you talking about some timeline stuff. What was that about, Stock?
Was somebody here? I thought I heard voices.
No, just me. Is that why you came?
Stock, were you talking to the fire? Does that mean you talk to the fire more than you talk to any of us?
It's my turn to tend the fire, actually. I'll take over.
Right. Thanks, Marco.
Oh, you're right. That's
You've
another
got it under
Stock
control.
classic. Right? Yeah. ...
Yeah, I'm sure you're tired, Stock. Get some sleep, okay? Alright. Should be easy enough to keep a fire going. It's fine for now, and I've got a great view of the sky from here, too. Oh, the stars are beautiful tonight.
Marco's about to get turned into a pile of sand. 100%.
What the... What's all this fog? This isn't fog. It's gas. Can't keep eyes open. Not good. Stock.
Finders keepers, my friends. Stock is now alone. That's that shit so funny.
You've returned, Stock?
What did Marco get kidnapped? What did Marco have on him to get stolen?
Your escape from Granorg must have been exhausting. I cannot find fault with you for what is happening now.
Weirdly diplomatic way to put it.
But now that you are in such a predicament, perhaps you will reach a greater understanding. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Friendship. What was the other one? Like bad news? Bad vibes? Shit's fucked? One of those is the name of the title.
Hey!
Come on, Stock, wake up! Oh. Finally.
You're... Ricky, right?
Yeah, I got no clue who that is.
The kid who guided us to Corne Village.
Oh, thank you, Stock. Yeah, you remember me.
Yeah. So, where are we?
Prison. I don't know. But it's so hot, I think we must be somewhere in the desert. Maybe some sort of
Then we're in the Cygnus region.
desert
How
prison.
did you get here?
Jeez.
I wish I knew. When I woke up, I found you sleeping next to me.
Tell me as much as you can remember.
Well, you already know that Grano is a total mess, right? I was still in Corne Village at the time. I was worried about the rest of the resistance, so I went back to check in by myself. That's when I ran into Otto at the entrance to the city.
And that's not long after we escaped.
He told me to go back to Corne Village, but I snuck after him. And then I lost track of him at the Sand Fortress. I was looking around for Otto, and next thing I know, I saw some smoke, and the last thing I remember is closing my eyes. And this is where I woke up.
I see.
Wait a sec, Stock. Where are Lady Erica and the rest?
They're not here?
What, do you see him here? You and I are it.
We were together until we set up camp at the Judgment Cliffs. I asked Marco to take my place at the fire so I could get some sleep. And that's the last thing I remember before waking up here. Sounds like you and I had a similar experience. Hopefully everyone else is just in separate cells.
About time you woke up.
Who are you?
I'm Eli. I'm just a humble desert dweller who finds work for those who collapse on the harsh roads. You do slavery? You must be the one who put us to sleep! Humble desert dweller, yeah right, you're full of it! What are you gonna do with us? I'll put you to work, of course. Sadly, this line of work gets a lot of people killed. I have a hunch that you and the Red might live up to my lofty expectations. You soldier, mercenary perhaps, you should put up quite a fight. Oh, are we like on a gladiator? What do you mean by fight? What kind of work is this? Be quiet and listen, you noisy brat. I have a customer coming in the morning, he'll be watching you fight my strongest gladiator. Not that you have it to win, or you have to win. As long as you make the fight and my gladiator look good, that's all that counts.
So I'm your underdog.
Precisely. Glad you catch it on so quickly. The longer you struggle to win, the stronger my gladiator looks.
And if I win?
That's fine as well. You'll simply become the new gladiator. And I'll introduce you to my client instead of him. Don't matter how it ends, I still profit. Remarkable business strategy, isn't it? You're not gonna make a show out of him? Bark all you want now, boy. You might not have a head tomorrow. You'll be kissing this world goodbye if you don't keep your head on your shoulders. Unless that's how you want your end to be, then fight. Prove how strong you are. Hey, come back here. Hey, listen. What are we gonna do, Stock?
Try to stay calm, Ricky. We'll have to wait and see for now.
But
You gotta fight against this gladiator. I mean, I know you'd never lose, but...
Until we find out where Erica and the others are, we can't do anything reckless. But don't worry. I'll find our way out as soon as I see the chance.
Frickin' Marco's fault we got sold into damn slavery. Alright, I trust you, Stock. His ass is never living it down. Now, unfortunately, he has to stay in the party because every other party member is complete and total garbage. That Eli guy really ticks me off. You're right. Good night, Stock. The next day. I'm told you prepared a fine gladiator, but which one is he?
Yes.
Yes, I have, Sir Hedge. Look to the west. You know I don't know what the fuck west means. This man is unmatched in battle. He's never lost a battle, in fact. The one to the east? I've not seen him skill, but he was some kind of knight or mercenary or legendary hero. I believe he's a perfect opponent to bring out the best of my gladiator.
Oh?
Is that so?
Now then.
Enough talk. Let them have at it.
Yeah.
If you end up dead, it was nothing personal. Okay. Oh boy, more one-on-one battles. Oh man.
How about this?
For the shot. Okay, it did work, so we can kind of just like defend now.
Here you go. No!
Wait, what? How'd I get poisoned? That's not fair.
Here you go. Here you go.
Don't crit me, please.
Here you go. No! You okay? No!
Okay. Boy, I love gameplay. I don't know why games do 1v1 fights in turn-based RPGs with parties. They're like always kind of bad.
You okay? No!
Yeah, I think we can kill him now.
Here you go.
And now I think we can kill him.
Too slow! It's finally over.
Impossible.
It can't be! That soldier actually won! It's a little consequence. I'll take him with me then. You are truly a man with vision.
By the by.
Speaking of vision, Sir Hedge, have you given any thought to the merchants we discussed? I don't recall such a discussion.
Come now.
Ever so devious, my lord. I speak of the rights to Scala.
Perhaps.
Right. You've been rather aggressive on that front. That's my price. You just saw with your own eyes how strong this man is. What do you think, your lordship? There may not be another quite like him in some time. Opportunity is knocking.
Perhaps.
Indeed. Very well. It's been a pleasure doing business, Sir Hedge. I'll take the girl from earlier as well. Girl? I'd be referring to Erica, Rainey, or I. Thanks for listing all the girls in the game stock. It's not good regardless. So this way we'll all be separated.
Yes.
I mean, can't we just like stab this guy as soon as we leave the fortress? The girl then, certainly, sir. I'm glad to have seen a gladiator before his arrival. I can take the soldier with me, but he'll need a caretaker. Do you have someone suitable?
Oh.
I know just the boy.
Now then.
Thank you, sir, and please don't forget to keep your word about that other business. You needn't remind me so incessantly. Leave the merchants to me. Like, no, seriously, doesn't this dude you get stabbed, like, as soon as we're spitting distance away from anybody?
Ahem.
Like, no, I mean, he doesn't have any guards or anything. Even if he did, stalk and kick their ass. Why doesn't he just slit this guy's throat as soon as they get on the road? Have a look, this one is quite a find.
Hedge, you went over my head again? You would champion an outsider to represent Cygnus in the tournament?
But
We would never gain favor with Sir Dias if we used men from our own ranks.
How many years has it been since you came to this land?
Also, do we really want to ally with these guys? They seem like pieces of shit. They kidnap people and force them into slavery.
Yet you still don't understand the desert culture.
And like they're completely and totally okay with it?
First and foremost, we provide entertainment for our guests, even if they are our enemies. It may be for entertainment only, but we still give it 100%. That is the way of the desert.
as you wish.
I apologize.
Your knowledge is valuable, but if you continue to tear us down, no more second chances.
Understood.
I'll be more careful from now on.
You, what's your name?
When you ask someone's name, isn't it common courtesy to state your own?
You are brazen for a lowly gladiator. You best learn some respect. You'd only answer when asked a question.
Shut it, Hedge! I'm Garland, and I run things here in Cygnus. I'm glad someone has the guts to stand up to me every now and again. Shackles can't bind the soul, something like that. I like the fire in your eyes.
King Garland, the mighty of Cygnus, so he's the one.
So, I've told you my name. Your turn.
Stock.
Stock, maybe you shouldn't give him your real name. Sounds like he's gonna be meeting with Diaz.
Ernst. My name's Ernst.
Ernst, Great name. I never met him, but the Prince of Granorg that died a few years back had the same name.
Yeah, well, we're probably not him, maybe.
He seemed like a well-liked prince, but having died before his prime, it means little. Do you plan on making it to your prime? That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh.
Why doesn't the slave boy like my jokes about his preeminent death?
Then maybe you should tell better jokes.
Got his ass?
You're never at a loss for words, are you? You must be quite confident in yourself. Now, you've really piqued my interest. Hedge.
Huh?
Unbind them.
Huh?
Another joke?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Maybe?
As you wish.
Understood.
What's your problem? Why the scowl?
Just because you, like, freed the guys that you were perfectly okay being enslaved with doesn't mean you're a good guy.
Or do you prefer being chained up?
What are you thinking?
I told you already. You're an interesting man.
Now, if you hadn't been interesting, I wouldn't have really cared if you'd gone and, you know, died choking in the sand, but...
I want to test your confidence for myself. Hedge, ready some foils.
As you wish.
I mean, he's honestly, like, maybe more dislikable than, like, the other characters already. I guess it's because I can't tell if the game is supposed to make me... Like, are we supposed to think he's not a piece of shit? Because I feel like the game maybe thinks that he's not a piece of shit. But he definitely is? What's with that guy? I don't think he's bad. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I think they think he's not a piece of shit, but he actually 100% is. Maybe we should go outside. Which actually, like, annoys me more than a character who's like, yeah, they're cartoonishly evil. Compared to a character that's cartoonishly evil, but then we pretend they're not.
Listen.
Wonder where Hedge found such a beautiful girl. Oh, there's a little beastkin girl with him. He was saying he would take her over to the bar.
What is it?
What do you want? These are the cells. You got no business being here. King Garland wants to spar with you? Who exactly are you?
Say.
King Garland's nickname is the Desert Tiger. Now, I ain't never seen no tiger in the desert. It's not really their natural habitat. There's no way you'd be able to stand his might.
Ahem.
Don't want her around so much.
Hey, where do you...
I don't know, I'm leaving. See ya.
Hey, where do you... Draw your sword. I'll test your skills. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hedge, let no one interfere with this. I'm serious. Something wrong, Ernst? Draw your weapon.
What's the meaning of this?
These may be training foils, but they're still lethal. If you're not up to it, I understand. Or, if it suits you, you could try to defeat me and then make your escape. Now that's more like it. Show me what you've got.
I won't lose.
Okay, now is this like a real fight, or is this like something where I just lose immediately?
Here you go. Take this!
Okay, it seems like a real fight.
Here you go.
Now, I'm not being a hater, but could you possibly have a slower animation? Is that defense? It's defense.
Too slow. No.
Here you go.
No.
Yep. We having fun yet? We lost our attack boost. I don't want to quite all in yet. I think we're just gonna keep chilling for a little bit. Okay.
I'll exterminate you!
And that's bad, right? That's attack. So he could potentially one-shot us now.
Too slow.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's nothing really you can do.
To you.
It's just if he buffs his attack, he just instantly wins because the numbers are so fucked.
Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
Draw. Hedge.
I mean, there's just no strategy, it's just get lucky, lol.
I won't lose. Take this!
No. No.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
How about this?
And then he just has like the slowest animations in history.
Here you go.
Too slow.
How about this? Here you go.
Any second now.
I'll exterminate you!
Not half bad.
It's finally over.
Not bad at all. You've got skill if you can land a hit on me.
You went easy on me, didn't you?
A defeat is a defeat. Effort doesn't change the result. As promised, you're a free man. But before you take off, I'd like your opinion on something, Ernst. In a few days, a dignitary of Granorg will be coming to our kingdom. He's well known for his love of gladiator battles. So, when he comes, we're having a gladiator bout between his man and someone we put forth. And like you heard me tell Hedge, there's no reason to lose on purpose.
But
Lord Garland, consider the conference with them.
Shut up! If we win the match and show them our strength, we can meet them on equal ground. Ernst, I'd like you to represent us. What do you think? Would you do it?
Fuck no.
Stuck.
Stop, we still gotta find Lady Erica. Let's turn him down and make a run for it.
No. If I fight for him, Garland would be in our debt. We need to look for Erica in secret, so a king's help would go a long way.
If you say so.
All right. But I'll do it on one condition.
Kill this guy.
And that is?
This makes us even.
I thought the worst, but that's all you want? It's a done deal. Hedge, Ernst and the boy are to be considered our guests. And guests are to be entertained. Make sure they're comfortable until the match.
As you wish. Hey!
You two, follow me!
Hey!
Hey, that's a cool art. He really does do his best little Navi voice. That's a cool armor. Can I see it?
Stop that!
Keep your filthy hands off. This is a special piece made by the master craftsman Latane. This silver craft is expensive because no two pieces are the same. No wonder it looks so cool. Like I said, don't touch. This is why I detest children.
Well then.
We've arrived. You may use this room to your liking, and you're free to come and go as you please. Awesome.
Hey!
A warning though, sirs. Just because King Garland approves of you is no reason to let it go to your head. If for any reason you leave the city without permission...
Don't worry. I'll keep my promise.
Very well, and try not to undermine King Garland's generosity. Yes, the generosity of, not having as many slaves. I hate that guy. I'm pooped. I'm gonna get some sleep. See you later, Stock.
I can finally move around freely. The others may have been brought here as well. I should go out and see what I can learn.
Okay. I wonder if the princess is alright. Where could she be?
Welcome. Come again.
Do we... Okay, I guess we will rest.
Yes. Come again.
Yeah.
Place is like a safe place to rest. Camping out in the streets in a place like this can be deadly, but cheap inns are even more dangerous. Red Hedge brought a few more people to Cygnus. There's even a beast-kind girl. Now that's rare. Cute girl started working at the bar recently. Seems like she has a past. Whenever she waits on us, I feel bad for her. Both stores have good selection, but they're both really shady. Can't you see? They're seedy!
Wanna buy some? Wanna buy some?
Bro, why is it so fucking expensive?
You're in luck.
We carry only the most expensive items, so like everything in this game? Okay. You're a new face. I'm guessing you're a traveling swordsman. If you want to test yourself, you should go to that tournament in the square. I don't know how to enter it, but I bet it's right up your alley. Leave the rumor. Garland rules this country with an iron fist, but it's not true. He listens to ordinary citizens like us. He's working hard to make this a good country for people to live in. I don't fucking... Why do we need to have this apologia, man?
Yes.
Cygnus might be the most democratic nation on the continent. Maybe even more... I mean, Grand Orc and Alasteel don't have a slave trade. So, they got that going for him, I guess.
Well, yes. Come again.
I think we will just, this is kind of a okay stopping point, so we'll call it here. We'll keep exploring Cygnus next time. See if we can join up with the rest of the crew, and hopefully they'll stop doing these really boring one-on-one fights. Probably not. It doesn't seem like they learned their lesson, so I guess that's just going to be a thing we have to deal with the rest of the game. But, yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.